Hello there everybody, thank you for joining me once again. I'm Kim Gow from Colour Passion. Today in Colour Passion Land we've got 3 new exciting colours to share with you, and we're going to do a pour using these colours. So we've got Electric Pink Lustre. It is a gorgeous pink and it's got a gorgeous lustre to it. So spring is here in Australia and the sun is finally shining. It is beautiful. So I thought that would be really nice to showcase, and that was thank you to Jackie, our wonderful partner in Colour Passion, and she's also created a Fluro Fresh Lime, and that is beautiful. It is between the yellow fluoro and the green fluoro, so it's kind of in between, if you like. Yeah. So that's our fresh lime, and then this one is gorgeous. This is a Molten Luxe Gold. Beautiful. So we're going to use those 3 today. They're not available yet, but they will be very, very shortly on our site. So keep an eye out, and we'll be sending a newsletter out at the beginning of October. So they should be available then. So not far away. Okay. Let's go and have some fun and see what we can do with these colours. Hello there everybody, here we are. I have got my board set up. I've done my level both ways to know that it is, perfectly level, very important. I've got our cups ready. We're going to use our beautiful new colours. So we're going to use Electric Pink Lustre. We're going to use some Molten Luxe Gold. And we're going to use our Fluro Fresh Lime. I've decided to put with that the Gold Ebony Metallic, which I love. And then I'm thinking, I'm going to put some extra resin into this cup because I may put some white on it. I'm not sure yet. We'll just see how it unfolds. All right, I'm just going to mix my resin and then I'll be back. Now, the resin we're going to use is our Fast Cure A and B. So that's our Colour Passion resin, which I love this resin, and it's if you're a fast worker, it's great. All right, so I'll be back in just a millisecond. Okay, everybody, we're back again. I have mixed the resin. It's the part B now has been replaced with a much stronger UV, anti-UV in it, and it's amazing. All right, so here we go. Just pouring into the cups. See how much we need. I've only put 300 ml. I find this resin actually goes further. We don't need as much. So we've got 4, which I've probably got about a third of a cup maybe in each one, and I'm just going to put some more in this little one here, just in case we decide we want to do something else. Not sure yet whether we'll do some white over or not. We'll just see how it looks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Just trying to get as much out as we can from the container here. In the process, I'm dribbling a little bit on the board, but it doesn't matter because shortly it's all going to be covered anyway. And even if we decide that we don't want to use this resin and add white to it, we can actually pour over just clear, and that can be really interesting in a pour, and it can add depth. So we might even try to do that perhaps. We'll have a think about it. All right, meanwhile, let's put some of these gorgeous colours together. So Electric Pink Lustre. Look at that. How beautiful is that? It's kind of like a hot pink, but it's got a gorgeous lustre to it. It is gorgeous. Brand new, not even on the site yet. so you'll have to look out for it shortly. It'll be in the newsletter coming out. See what we can do. So that's our gorgeous, gorgeous electric pink lustre. You're seeing it first. Okay, Molten Luxe Gold is stunning. It's like a real rich gold. And you can see it here. It's just beautiful. It's like a lava. Just wonderful. And remember, always stir your pot, because especially if it's been sitting for a little bit, you don't know if it's separated, or, you know, you just want the best possible result. So always stir your pastes. Good rule of thumb. Okay. Giving that a good mix, because I want it really integrated with the resin. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Another winner coming up, I think. All right, we've got Fluro Fresh Lime. So it's not a green, it's not a yellow, it is a lime. It's a very pretty colour. I just wanted to incorporate it into this pour because it is new, and I'm not doing a whole fluoro pour. That might be all right. It's not quite sure yet because I haven't used it before. First time I've used it. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. It really is. Wow. It's that light. I'm trying to get it so you can see it, but of course the light is reflecting on it. But it is very, very pretty. Okay, and because it's spring here in Australia, I thought these are nice springy colours. And we've now got our, get it right, gold ebony metallic. So it's like a black, but when you look at it, you can see the gold shimmer coming through. It is just beautiful. Very popular colour. Hasn't been around long, but very, very popular. Okay, so let's come, oops, gee, nearly lost it over the edge. Here, so you can maybe see it. And certainly in the reveal, you'll be able to see it. Okay. And I think I am going to leave that clear, because I think we might do that. We might just pour it through and see what happens. Alrighty, let's go. The boring part, all the mixing and prep, but now we're here, we'll get to play. Now I'm thinking, I always like to start with dark colours first. I haven't got any preconceived idea of how we're going to pour this, so I'll just, as it comes out, it comes out. Okay, let's have a little think. I want to have sort of all the colours kind of up against it a bit. So let's have it sort of like this and maybe like this. As I said, no ideas. I'm just putting it out there, and we'll just pour it and see what happens. And hopefully we've got enough to cover this board, because I did only pour the 300. I was being on the conservative side because often, you know, I find that it goes so far, you know, I tend to waste some, and I didn't want to waste it this time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's come back around here and we'll just pour a bit more there. There we go. All right. Now, I think we might go a bit of the Molten Luxe Gold next. That's why I thought I'd use the gold ebony metallic, because I thought, well, with the Luxe Gold, it would be actually quite lovely. Just pouring over. Have no idea really where this is all going to go, but I'll just try it and see. There we go. Put that there. I'll actually just pull it back a bit through here. See what happens there. Because as we know, resin self-levels. So being one that self-levels, you know, we don't have to worry too much at this point. Right, I think we'll go the gorgeous pink, the electric pink Lustre. Gee, it's pretty. Okay, so maybe we'll come around here, over here, and basically just empty it, you know, out what we've got. Maybe I'll put a little bit more across here. And maybe a little bit more here because we've got a little bit that we can pop in. Very pretty. Okay, and then last but not least, our Fluro Fresh Lime. Cool. Oops, it's a very happy colour. That's where I'll put maybe a bit here. It's probably a little bit more translucent, you know, than the others, but I don't think that's a major issue at all. Put it all over there, so I'm just trying to balance it a bit by just putting some out here, because most of this other might just sort of roll off a bit anyhow. That is really pretty. All right, I'll just leave that. Now I'm going to put the clear on, and I'm just going to maybe fill up some of these holes here and see what happens with it. Not something that I've really done before, but it can give your work depth, and I thought it was worth. Just as I was thinking when I was mixing it up, I thought that's probably a good idea to try that. So let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Oop. Over there, maybe a bit over here. Really just looking at sort of covering up the border a little bit now. And those little gaps I've got. Okay, a bit here. Over here, and we just about covered the board, which is great. That's always what, you know, we want to do. And the 300 mil was certainly enough, because it amazes me, because in past times I would have gone probably 450 for this size board in the previous resin that I used to use in the Barnes epoxy glass, before they changed their formula. But however, we've got ours now, so I think this is going to be lovely. Okay, very pretty. Wow. Okay, let's just hit it now with a heat gun. I'm just going to turn it down to slow now and just move the colours across a bit. just to get a nice softened. Gee, I love it when those colours mix together. What a gorgeous sunset that would be. And I'm sort of just gently encouraging it to go over the edge. Oh, the gold over the black is amazing. It's lacy. You know, you never know what these things are going to do when you mix them up. You just don't know. You just have to give it a go and test it and see. I am loving the lacing with the gold over the darker colours. Really pretty. See how effortlessly that laces up there? Pretty pretty. Now I didn't put tape around it this time. I just wanted it to run over the edge. What I could have done to create a dam effect. I mean, the board is level, that's important. Even that pink's doing a bit of lacing over here, which is lovely. Nice and big that. I'll go this way. Just gently I'm doing it on the slowest wing speed, but I have got it on a high heat. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, because I want these edges covered, I'm just going to run around with my 2 fingers, making sure that the edge is all covered. Because you know me, a bit pedantic, I like nice edges. And if you need a bit more, you just dip into what's already rolled off and bring it up and just touch it, and so that it's all covered. Just tapping it, and it'll probably run for a little bit, which means I'll have a really lovely edge. Okay, just making sure that I've got it all done, and I will clean up the underneath with the drips in the morning before we do our reveal. Alright, so we've got that there, and I'm pretty happy. I think it's all covered. It feels like it is. Now I'm just thinking, got quite a bit of black there. A few bits come off here. I don't have much left in my cup, but I've got a little bit. So I might actually, oh dear, dribbled it in the wrong spot, never mind. I'm just going to put just a little bit through here. And maybe just trying to really scrape out that last little bit in the cup. And I'm going to get the heat gun again. Actually, I might just put a little bit more gold on top of that as well, because it was sort of looking very, very lovely. I could maybe push the gold over that black. We'll see what happens. It just balances it up a bit, I feel. So it's not a bad idea to, you know, keep a little bit in your cup. There we go. We've even got like a little bit there. We'll just see how that goes. Sort of run off a bit here. Shame, because I really liked how that was coming along there. See, and there's quite a bit run off. So you know what? I could probably have done with even less than the 300 mils I used. Amazing, actually. Just going to put maybe a bit of gold and pink there. Okay. This hair looks a little bit like it could do, well, it's a sharp line now, and I don't actually like sharp lines, so I think I might just see. I might put a bit of gold there and push that out over. And that also has a bit of clear underneath it, which could be why it's had that darker line, but anyway, we'll just push it over and see what happens. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to create a sunset with these colours, because they would be just magical, I believe, for the sunset. Okay, I might just leave it at that. Just thinking, do we need any little bit of sparkle? And I think there's always room for a bit of sparkle. So let me see what I can find, just so that when it hits the sunlight, it's just gonna go bling. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. Not all over, just a bit here and a bit there. You know me, I love my little bit of sparkle. That's lovely. That's really pretty. It's a nice sparkle. Just a bit more down here. Make sure we've got enough there. Beautiful. All right, I think that's enough. Okay, everybody, well, let's let it cure now, and I'll come back with the reveal. I just wanted to show, and I've got this zoomed in fairly much just to a 1, but I'm just going to go like this and do a chopping sensation, just to kind of create a different look and a bit of different texture. And I actually quite like where it's going. There's something I saw Rhonda from RK3 doing the other day, and I thought, what a fabulous idea. She's such a clever girl, that one. Just going to go here because it's got some dark underneath, and it just kind of pulls it through. And it's going across, and yeah, I don't mind that. Oops, daisies. And I'm naughty because I took my gloves off, but I'm just touching the top here. I'm not going to go right across, sort of just more in this middle section here. And it's a good way to introduce just a little bit of darkness through there as well. And that'll all meld into each other now, and I think that'll just add to it. Beautiful. Look, I'm really delighted. I love this playing around, but I'm probably mucking around a bit much now. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, I promise. Okay, that's it. All right then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello there, everybody. Here is our reveal for our piece that we did yesterday afternoon. Just coming down. It's a beautiful sunny day today, and just wanted to show you. So we've got the beautiful Fluro Fresh Lime here, and as it's coming over another colour, actually it's gone a bit darker, more into a green. So that's really interesting how that's happened, but anyway. And we've got, it's a bit hard possibly to see, but oh, a little bit of sparkles there are just glistening in the sunlight. Really, really pretty. And then we've got our area here that we did the chop, chop, chop with the spatula. I don't mind that. It's adds a different element actually to the piece. Quite happy with that. And then it's run off a bit here and pulled it, but I actually don't mind that look. I don't mind it at all. So quite happy with it. So our beautiful colours we had was the Molten Luxe Gold, and look at it shimmering here in the light. Isn't that gorgeous? That's over the top of the gold metallic, ebony gold metallic. Beautiful. Really like that. Then we had our fresh Fluro Fresh Lime. We have the Molten Gold Luxe, and we have the beautiful electric pink. It's just gorgeous here. Really, really pretty. Interesting, when it mixes with the lime, it comes out like with a orangey colour, which would be perfect for a sunset. And at some point I'm definitely going to do one because it's really, really pretty. Very happy with this. So it's quite a little bit different, but fun. Just sort of trying to show you so you can pick up the little glistening of that glitter. It's really, really pretty as it dances in the sunlight. Since we've got finally some beautiful spring weather here in Western Australia on the edge of the Indian Ocean. There we go. Okay, well, if there's any feedback you'd like to give me, please leave it in the comments. Where we are, comments down below, because I love to hear from you and I always respond. I'd like to hear anything you'd like to see in the coming future, or anything that you'd like to change, you know, on this one, or me to trial something for you. Happy to do that. Anyway, look, remember, if you don't give it a go, you're never going to know. So let's give it a go, everybody, and we'd love to see what you create, and pop it onto our Facebook page, because then you can share it with everybody, and it just helps everybody else as well as yourself. So that's the Art of Resin Worldwide. So we'd love to see you on that, and remember, I'm always an email away if you need any assistance at all, and that would be at Kim, KYM, at colourpassion.net.au. That's my email. Okay guys, well, let's leave it at that for another week. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Give us a thumbs up if there's something that you've gotten out of this tutorial, and we look forward to seeing you on the channel next time. So until then, take care, and we look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now.